Hi, I'm Bryony. Welcome to Yoga with Bryony, and today we're going to be doing a flow that will connect to your core. So if you're ready to start, slowly roll out your yoga mat and let's get started. Hiya. Okay, so we're going to start today in extended child posture, Utthita Balasana. So bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat, big toes are touching, palms are facing down, spread the fingers out wide. Okay, then when you're ready, we're slowly going to walk the palms forwards, spread the fingers out wide, feel that connection with your mat, claw away from the fingers. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, slowly draw a line with our nose and look forwards. Exhaling, slowly and very lovingly, send the hips back into extended child posture. Slowly bring the forehead towards the mat. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you today, perhaps you can come into Balasana, child posture, or into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Okay, and if the forehead doesn't reach the mat, you can make a palm pillow or a fist pillow, so whichever feels good for you. Okay, so we're just going to take a moment here to settle and ground, to arrive into this space. And to land into the present moment, letting go of the day thus far, and slowly and very mindfully and lovingly start coming into the present moment. And very gently start noticing the sound of your breath. And perhaps you can start cultivating a beautiful oceanic breath, where there's a very soft constriction at the back of the throat, helping to calm the mind and the nervous system. Feeling the wonderful support of the earth beneath. And feeling that wonderful connection between the body and the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly turn your head towards the right hand side and rest your left ear very gently on the mat. And just take your moment here to close the eyes or soften the gaze. And to relax and connect to beautiful, amazing, wonderful you. And take your moment here to give thanks for this moment. Thanks for the breath, the mind, the body and the soul. Thanks for this practice. And thanks for this time that you've carved out for yourself. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring the head back to centre, and this time turn the head very lovingly over towards the left hand side and resting the right hand side of the head very gently on the mat. Still softening through the face, the tongue, the jaw and the mouth. And still listening to the sound of your beautiful oceanic breath. And perhaps visualising the waves crashing onto a beach. Smelling the sea. And feeling the temperature of the air at the beach. Okay, slowly bring the head back to centre. And then when you're ready, we're going to press down through both forearms. Evenly press into the hands, slowly rise up and look forwards. Tailbone shines up towards the sky, create space between the shoulders and the ears. Exhaling, curl the tailbone under, draw navel to spine, slowly sending the hips back. Inhale one more time, slowly come forward, spread the fingers out wide, gaze is looking up. Exhaling, draw navel to spine and feel that connection with your core, your center, slowly sending your hips back. Okay, so just take a moment here to move in your own time. And perhaps you can do this with the eyes closed or softening the gaze. And feel that connection with your pelvic floor and your center. Spread the fingers out wide. Feel that amazing connection between the palms of the hand and the mat. And feel that connection with you. Ah, that feels great. I hope that feels good for you too. Okay, so just do one more. Still listening to the sound of your breath and enjoying this movement. Okay, great, good job. Then this time we're slowly going to send the hips over to the right hand side and come forwards. Exhaling over to the left. Breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, perhaps looking under your armpit, slowly coming over to the right hand side. Shine your heart and chest space forwards. Exhaling over to the left. And one more time, you can do this with your eyes closed. Visualizing the movement of your spine, your hips, your arms. And just take a moment here to own this movement. Enjoy this movement. This time is yours. Choose to enjoy your time. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly reverse the circle. And stopping anywhere that feels good for you. Perhaps taking a moment here to smell your skin. Smell your wonderful body. And feel that connection with you. Okay, so we'll just do one more. Okay, and then we'll all meet up in tabletop variation. So the wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers out wide. And when you're ready, we're going to press into the right palm. Slowly reach the left fingertips across the inside edge of the right arm, across the chest, all the way up to the sky, look up. Press away from your foundation, inhaling, exhaling, feeling that connection with your core. Slowly send the left fingertips under the bridge of your right arm. Gaze is looking under your right armpit. Feel that connection with your core. Inhale, press away from your foundation. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky, spread the fingers out wide. Exhaling, so moving from your center, reach the left fingertips under the right arm. Gaze is looking under the right armpit. Okay, so last time. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling slowly one more time, threading the needle. And then inhale, slowly return the left palm towards the mat. Great, good job. Okay, so this time we're going to send our weight into the left palm. Inhale, reach the right fingertips across the inside edge of the left arm, across the chest, all the way up to the sky, look up. Exhaling, this time we're going to thread the needle underneath the left arm. Inhale, press away from your foundation, press into the shins, slowly rise up. Exhaling, thread the needle, feel that engagement with your core, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, rise up. Okay, exhale, thread the needle. And then slowly return the right palm towards the ground. And then when you're ready, slowly bring the knees underneath the hips, coming back into tabletop. Great, good job. Okay, so we're just going to take a moment here to walk the palms forwards. And now we're going to come into our favourite plank posture. Curl the toes under, pressing into both hands evenly. We're going to inhale, exhaling slowly, come forwards and up. Great, good job. Okay, so wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Elbow creases are soft. Tuck the chin in slightly, lengthen from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. Send the heels towards the back of the mat, and we're just going to take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Neck is nice and long. Okay, great, good job. Slowly come back to stillness, and when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling, slowly hug the right knee in towards the chest. Inhaling, exhaling, we're going to go back on the left heel and extend the right leg out, long, up and high. Inhaling, exhaling, drawing knee towards the chest. Press away from your foundation. Inhaling, extend the right leg out, long and up. Hips are level. Feel the engagement with your core. Inhaling, exhaling. Knee to chest. Press away from your foundation. Okay, we'll just do one more. Inhale, rise up. Hips are level. Inhaling, exhaling one more time. Send the knee towards the chest. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, lower the knee towards the mat. Inhale, rise up, exhaling, lower. Inhale, rise up, slowly send the right toes back. Great, good job. Lower the knees. Just take a moment here to rotate the wrists very lovingly. Massage the wrists. Loop the shoulders. I love plank posture. I hope you do too. Okay, so slowly come back to plank. Okay, and one more time, take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Neck is nice and long. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly hug the left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, extend the left leg out long, up and high. Press into the right heel. Inhale in, exhaling, knee to chest. Press away from your foundation, neck is nice and long. Inhale, extend the leg out long, up and high. Hips are level. Exhaling, knee to chest. Okay, so last one. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, knee to chest. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly lower the knee to a hover. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, hover. Inhale, rise up. Slowly lower the knees one more time. Send your hips back towards your heels and just take a moment here to loop the shoulders. And perhaps just shake the arms here from side to side, letting go of any tension. Okay, so we're just going to take a moment here to walk the palms forwards one more time. Coming into plank, so press into both hands evenly, curl the toes under, and we're going to inhale in, come into plank, exhaling, slowly sending the hips back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So just take a moment here to press into both hands evenly, pedal out the feet, draw navel to spine and hug the lower ribs in. Feeling that beautiful connection between your feet and the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, bring the feet together, and when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly reach the right leg up to hip height. Press into your imaginary wall. Okay, then when you're ready, slowly bend the right knee and reach the right knee up towards the sky. The right toes are pointing towards the left-hand side of the mat. Hips are stacked. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment here to draw circles here with the right knee in one direction. So as you do this, press into both hands evenly. Draw navel to spine, feel that connection with your core, and then reverse the circle. Okay, great, good job. Slowly bring the knee up towards the sky, and when you're ready, inhaling, extend the leg out long. Exhaling, we're going to draw the knee towards the nose. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhaling, right knee to right elbow. Gaze is looking down, press away from your foundation. You are strong. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhaling, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, knee towards the nose. Try and touch your right glute with your right heel. Inhaling, exhaling, step the right foot up, coming into low lunge. Okay, so front knee over front ankle, be light on your fingertips. Hug everything into the midline, feel that engagement with your core. And when you're ready, we're slowly going to send the right hip crease back, straighten the front leg, but don't lock through the front knee, and come up onto the back toes. Okay, so coming into a pyramid variation. Okay, great, good job. So inhale, slowly come forwards, come up onto your fingertips, coming into low lunge. Exhaling, send the right hip crease back, coming into pyramid variation. Careful not to lock the front knee. Inhale, come forwards. Okay, so last time, inhaling, exhaling. So moving from your centre, send the right hip crease back, fold forwards. Inhale, low lunge. Coming up onto the fingertips. And then when you're ready, we're going to step the back foot up very slightly. Walk the fingertips forwards. And we're going to find our standing splits here. Okay, so root down through the standing foot. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling, reach the left leg up to hip height. Press into your imaginary wall. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling, send the left knee behind the back of the right knee. Bend the right knee. Inhale, extend the leg out long, standing splits. Press into your imaginary wall, hips are level. Exhaling, bend the knee to bring it behind the back of the right knee. Inhale, extend. And you can either stay here or you can take hold of the right shin. Feeling that engagement with your core. Gaze is looking down. And we're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in, bring the fingertips towards the back of the mat. Step the left toes back one more time, coming into low lunge. Gaze is looking forwards. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach the fingertips back, down, forwards and up, coming into high lunge. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Lengthen the tailbone down. Feel that connection to your core. Feel the strength in your body. Okay, so when you're ready, hugging everything into the midline, we're going to inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg. Keep the knee soft. Exhale, lower, high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling lower, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling lower, slowly bring your hands to heart center. Press away from your foundation. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling slowly, sending the left elbow over towards the outside edge of the right thigh. Send the left heel towards the back of the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling slowly, sending our gaze to look past our right shoulder. Bring the thumbs towards the sternum. Press into both hands. Send your left heel towards the back of the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, slowly rise up one more time, coming into high lunge. Palms are at your heart center. Inhale in, exhaling slowly, floating the fingertips down towards the mat. Plant the palm, step the right toes back, coming into plank posture. Okay, great, good job. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, shift forwards. Exhaling, slowly lower down halfway. Inhale, come up onto the tops of the feet, Chaturanga, Dandasana, upward facing dog. Exhaling, curling the toes under, pressing it one more time, coming into downward facing dog. Okay, great, good job. Just take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Press into both hands evenly. Find that clawing motion with your fingers. Send your belly towards the top of your thighs. And this time we're going to root down with the right foot. Inhaling, reach the left leg up to hip height. Press into your imaginary wall. Feel that connection to your core. Draw navel to spine. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to bend the left knee. Slowly reach the left knee up towards the sky. And take a moment here to stack the hips. Square the shoulders. And then when you're ready, we're slowly going to draw a circle with our left knee in one direction. Rooting down through your right foot. Pressing into both hands evenly. And then we're going to reverse the circle. Ah, you're amazing. Okay, so one more time. Extend the leg out long. Okay, so when you're ready, inhaling, exhaling, knee towards your nose. Inhale, extend the leg out long. Exhaling, left knee to left elbow. Press away from your foundation. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Hips are level. Exhaling, left knee to right elbow. Gaze is looking down. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhaling, knee to nose. Okay, great, good job. Step the left foot up, coming into low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips, front knee over front ankle. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly sending the left hip crease back, coming into pyramid variation on this side. Straighten the front leg. Careful not to lock the front knee. Come up onto the back tiptoes. Inhaling, exhaling, coming forwards. Come up onto your fingertips, low lunge. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time, pyramid variation. Send the hips up towards the sky. Inhaling, exhaling, low lunge. Gaze is looking forwards. Okay, so last time, inhaling, exhaling, slowly sending the left hip crease back. Okay, great, good job. So one more time, inhaling, coming to low lunge. Gaze is looking forwards, and then we're slowly going to step the back foot up, 3/4 of the way, walk the fingertips forwards, and we're going to find our standing splits on this side. So root down through the left foot. Left leg is nice and strong, and when you're ready, we're going to inhale, reach the right leg up to hip height. Press into your imaginary wall. Feel that connection with your core and your pelvic floor. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to bend the left knee, bend the right knee, and reach the right knee behind the left knee. Inhale, extend, standing splits, hips are level. Exhaling, bend the left knee, bring the right knee behind the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, bend the left knee one more time. Inhale, extend, and you can stay here in standing splits. Feeling that connection to your core, or if you prefer, you can walk the hands very gently to the shin. Send your gaze down towards the mat. Feel that engagement with your pelvic floor and your core. And we're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly return the fingertips towards the mat. Step the right toes back, coming into low lunge. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly reach the fingertips back, down, forwards and up, coming into high lunge. Lengthen the tailbone down, create space in between your fingers. You are strong. Draw navel to spine, feel that engagement with your pelvic floor. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, straighten the front leg. Careful not to lock the front knee. Inhaling, exhaling, lower down, high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling lower, slowly bring your hands to heart center. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, exhaling this time, send the right elbow forwards and around to the outside edge of your left thigh. Send your right heel towards the back of the mat, gaze is looking down. Hug everything into the midline, then when you're ready, inhaling, exhaling, slowly look past your left shoulder. Press into your hands, bring your thumbs towards your sternum. Send your back heel towards the back of the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly bringing the hands back to center one more time. Coming into high lunge. Slowly reach the fingertips towards the mat. Plant the palms, step the left toes back one more time. And the last time, coming into plank posture. You're amazing. Okay, so when you're ready, inhaling, exhale. Slowly lower the knees to the ground. Send the hips back to the heels. And one more time, just take a moment here to loop the shoulders. Ah, that feels great. Slowly bring your arms down by your sides, reach the fingertips back. Inhale to look forward, exhaling slowly, sending the forehead towards the mat, coming into child posture, Balasana. Or if you prefer, you can reach the arms forwards. Or if you prefer, you can bring the palms together and reach the palms behind the back of the neck. Coming into Namaste, shark fin. Okay, so just take a moment here to allow the breath to return to its natural ebb and flow. Allowing the body to relax and calm. And one more time, connecting to the sound of your breath. Feeling more and more relaxed, more and more calm, and feeling a greater connection with beautiful and amazing you. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly rise up. Just take a moment here to loop your beautiful shoulders. Okay, so we're going to close this practice by slowly and very lovingly bring your hands to heart center. Feel that engagement with your thumbs and your sternum, your inner light. And when you're ready, slowly bring the thumbs up to the third eye. The light in me bows to and respects the light in you. Inhaling, exhaling to bow, Namaste.